Okay, people, we are going back live because we get interrupted by people. So remember, we're talking about the nebulizer. I show you, every house should have one. It's not too cheap and it's not that expensive. You don't have to depend on the hospital to give you everything. We spoke about their humidifier in your bedroom. We spoke about the baking soda for the diabetic. We spoke about the iron for your brain. We have to take iron for your brain. I was speaking to somebody the other day and I said, remember, there's no mad people on the street. In Jamaica, when you walk in Jamaica, you see all those madmen on the road. No, they're not really mad. The brain need to balance. And so because our brain need to balance, we start to hallucinate and see things and think things that are there when there's nothing. Hallucination is because the brain needs food. Depression is because the brain needs food. Anxiety is because the brain needs food. Bipolar is because the brain needs food. So we got to give the brain food. And this is one of the food you have to give the brain. Iron. And this is one of the things you have to feed the brain with. Can you see that? Fish oil. And you know, we have to feed the brain with elderberry. Berries are good. Blueberries are good for the brain. Not only that, we got to feed the brain with folic acid. We got to feed the brain with humidifier. Remember, we talk about that cleansing. The brain need to be detoxed. And so sometimes the sinus, we have to use these things for the sinus. Because when the sinus is infected, we got to get antibiotic to clean it. We don't literally have to take the antibiotic that the doctors are giving us. We have everything in our kitchen. Yes, we have everything in our kitchen. What is in your kitchen? So what we do, we use a humidifier for the detox of the sinus. We can use also crystal menthol. You just put it in some hot water and put your head over it and throw a towel over your head and steam the sinus glands. And not only that, when we are infected by the sinus too, it messes up our gum. So all we got to do is throw some baking soda, right? Baking soda into some olive oil, virgin olive oil, and we dip the baking soda and the olive oil. Mix the baking soda on the olive oil and we clean our teeth with it up and down. Clean our tongue with it. Yes, and it will reduce the bacteria out of our sinus gland. No, not only that, when you finish the peroxide, you use it to rinse your mouth like mouthwash. Now the deal is, I don't use mouthwash in my mouth anymore because some of them is so full of alcohol and they're so harsh. And then we scald up our gums and our gum get infected. So the way to go is the olive oil and to clean your teeth and the baking soda. It removes plaques from around your teeth. And it will give you that pretty white, pretty smile. That pretty white smile that you're looking for, to take off the stain off your teeth, the coffee stain, the wine stain, and all those kind of stain. The olive oil and the baking soda is good to give you a pretty white teeth. Even also the peroxide is good for gum infection and the sinus infection. When you use that peroxide to brush your tongue, all those bacteria that base up on the back of your tongue, it takes it out and take out the taste of that infection from the sinus, and it even pull down the infection out of the glands, of the sinus glands. Don't you know, when you spit it out, it's some big cloud of you know what coming out. If you gargle for 3 or 4 seconds, it's really good. So we doing external cleaning and internal. Remember, we're talking about doing all these things. Now, some of us cannot sleep at night. You can also use the allergy medication because the sinus giving you a problem. The Benadryl is good for the sinus too. You can try it because this is what I use. But if I show you, it's what's in my house. Even the eucalyptus oil, it is good. The Benjamin eucalyptus oil is good for the sinus. You just put it around your sinus gland and in your forehead. Put that little tap on your pillow that you can sleep in peace. When you do not sleep, you have a problem. When you do not sleep, you start hallucinate, you start have brain fog, you start can't remember things. Sleep is the way to go. 8 hours a day is the way to go. Even a scented candle. Yes, a scented candle, you can put it around you a little bit, and then before you go to bed, you blow it out, that you don't burn your house down. It is important. It is important to do all these detox. We got to feed the brain. The brain needs food, folic acid, vitamin D3, vitamins, supplements, zinc is good for your brain. All those essential. You got to feed your brain that we can function. And the next time we come back again, and those that have COPD, remember, these are important. These are important. Everything in your house, water. You got to drink a lot of water. Clean your glands out. The COPD for your lungs, you got to make sure you have a humidifier in your house. It goes into your nostril and it cleans out your body. You got to use your pump. You can make your own stuff and put into your pump. You don't have to wait for the doctor to tell you this and that. Because these doctor bills are very expensive nowadays. We can't afford it. So the deal is, remember, they're going to cut Medicaid. They're going to cut Medicare. We're not going to get the money that we're supposed to. We're going to start to make a hospital in your house, in my house. We got to start to get supplies. Those that have bed sores, go get things and fix yourself. Start stock up your house with all these supplies that you need. You're going to need everything. Those that have bed sores, this is one of your solutions. You clean your sore. Rub the sore until it started to bleed. When it started to bleed, it is good. That means it still is alive. Baking soda, it is good for the bed sores. Honey that you drink and you eat, honey is good for the bed sore. Nutmeg that we use in our porridge is good for the bed sore. Grate the nutmeg, mix it with the honey, and place it on the bed sore. Oh my God. In 3 days, call me back, text me, inbox me, and tell me what you think. Let me tell you this. Every house should supposed to have, voila, a Vital Signs kit. Every house should have everything. Look, a pulse. You got to have everything. The time is one that we cannot go to the hospital anymore and pay those doctor bills. We got to have everything in our houses. Everything that we need, we got to have it in our house. You get what I'm saying? We got to have everything. Because Social Security is cutting off. This is cutting off. That is cutting off. Girl, take care of yourself. Toothbrush with the baking soda and the olive oil. We're going to start take care of ourselves. Because what is going on, we cannot afford. We don't have the money. When they cut Medicaid or they cut Medicare, when you go, you have to pay a co-payment. You got to pay this for the medication. Where you going to get it from? Be honest with me. Where you going to get it? Everything is in your kitchen. Everything in your kitchen. Onion. Yes, onion that you cut and dice. Onion and garlic. And the turmeric is for inflammation. The ginger that you have in your house is good for the cleansing of your lungs. Everything is in your kitchen. Started to go to your kitchen and dice an onion. Cut it up, get a buckle. Put some honey in the buckle with the onion and the garlic, and you keep it as your antibiotic. You can put a troops of ginger in there too. Ginger is very good. We got to take care of ourselves and stop depend on this hospital, because the deal is they're giving us a bunch of medication, and I told you it don't have no use. I told you I went because my feet was hurting me so bad, and they gave me a medication. It is for dementia. When is my foot is hurting me. When I came home and I check it up and I Google and see what is for. It's for dementia, and it was for the pain in my ankle. You got to take care of you. Who's taking care of you? They don't know nothing. Everything is in your kitchen. Those that have COPD, I was listening this morning, and this girl was saying in Jamaica what she's gonna do if the prime minister don't get her mother the machine for the COPD. Girl, You're stupid. I'm going to tell you right now. You don't have to wait on the Prime Minister to help your mother. I'm helping you, so don't hit me hard. I'm helping you to help your mother and help yourself. Go and get a nebulizer. Yes. Go get one. It's very cheap. And if I know where I could find it, I would send you one. Just inbox me. This is all you need with some salt water or some crystal mentor for your mother. Girl, my husband has COPD too. I don't wait on these doctors, because if you wait on them, they'll kill you quick. That's all. Crystal mental, you can get it on Amazon or in the pharmacy. I think in Jamaica you may get it for $1,000. I don't know what your money look like, but over here we get it for $10. Crystal mental. Go on YouTube and go Google it or go buy it on YouTube. You'll get it into a silver pack from YouTube. You can get £1 to £1.50. Girl, don't threaten nobody on phone. Because you do this, they're going to find you. And some people don't have heart knowing that you're frustrated and you're talking because it's from here. Your mother come first. But these people don't have any heart towards us. These people want us to go in the grave before time. So go and help your mom. Go get yourself a nebulizer like this. It is very cheap. They are thinking Jamaica, you may get it for $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000. I don't know. Go to the pharmacy, you can get it. Go to Amazon and buy it. You understand? Go to Amazon and buy a nebulizer. It's a small one. Look. I'm going to show you the name. Try to get it. They're very cheap over here. It's like $50 or $80 or something. Go and find it. If you're watching my channel, go and find it. You don't have to do that. Save your mother by yourself. Because the day is going to come when we have to save ourselves for ourselves. And another thing, it will come with a piece like this. Right? This is where you're going to put your medication into. Okay? And you're going to screw this piece on. Maybe you're not going to get all of it, but you're going to have to buy this part. Look. You got to buy this part to put on our face. Everything is on Amazon. The mask, this is where you put it. Okay? And this piece is where you put the crystal mental in. And you're going to, with some hot water, some cold water, you're going to screw it. And you're going to put it onto the nebulizer. See? You're going to put it on there. You're going to get the string and you're going to address it onto your mom's face. And you're going to draw the string as tight as you want to draw it so it can fit her. That's the only thing you're going to do. Help your mom to get better. You don't have to threaten nobody, darling. I know how it feels, because if anybody don't do my mother anything and cause her today, I know what we will have done. Just like what you said. But I'm just educating you so you know we can be good by ourselves. So this is what it look like. There's a button on the side. You turn it on. That's it. You understand? And you go take care of mommy. Try to get mommy one of these things. You get them on Amazon. I think you get it for by $10 or $15. You don't have to buy that big one like what I have. You understand? And you just keep it in her house near to her bed. And say, oh, look at that. Everything coming to her. It clears up the lungs. You don't have to do what you're planning to do, girlfriend. Because God is in control. Prayer beats a lot of things. Prayer is the key to a lot of our problem. So all I'm saying, the elderberry is for our immune system. So now, you know, we just came out of COVID and, you know, we're still not getting better. COVID has not gone nowhere. It's still here. Yeah, COVID is still here. So we got to take care of our immune system by taking elderberry, iron, folic acid, zinc, magnesium. We got to push that immune system. Vitamin C is the way to go. Every day, give mommy some vitamin C. Give daddy some, give the kids some vitamin C in some orange juice. You know, the orange juice has vitamin C, but it does not have the amount that we wanted to push that immune system. So we got to take care of ourselves. And remember, you got to drink a glass of water. People are saying they must drink 8 gallons of water. That's not true. When you drink too much water, it mess up your system. It goes into your skin, underneath your skin. It goes underneath your glands. It goes into your kidney. It goes on in your vein, and it floods the vein and causes your feet to be swollen. Yes. And if you have a kidney problem, you cannot drink too much water. You see what this see what this is doing? The smoke is doing. I'm talking and it's getting straight into my mouth, into my lungs, into my nose. This is what the humidifier do. Look how beautiful this is. We gotta take care of ourselves. We can't depend on these doctors. They're killing us with all these medications. Yes, you may get a medication and it's for your head, it's for your foot, it's for your hand. No. Anything that you're getting, it must hit the spot what the affected place is. It must hit my foot. If it's my foot, it's my foot. If it's my hand, it's my hand. Not for whole body, internal. So the deal is we're talking about that. So the peroxide, we already spoke about the peroxide. It's for cleaning the wound and it's for our teeth, our gum. If you have a cut, you get a knife cut, you can use it to clean the area. Stop going to these emergency rooms. They're not helping us. I remember the other day my husband took sick and I wanted to sleep and he would get up. Oh, my stomach is hurting me. And I said to him, it's gas, honey, it's gas. But he started to cry. I said, okay, you want to go to the emergency room? He said, yes. I took this man to the emergency room. I could have done everything in my kitchen. The same thing that I was giving my husband when he woke up. I gave him a glass of milk. And I keep rubbing him and massaging him. They have us there for 2 days and didn't give nothing. The same thing I gave him in the house is the same thing they gave him in the hospital. Can you believe it? So now, anything happening in my house, I'm going to be my own doctor. I'm going to be my own nurse because I'm in the nursing field for over 27 years now. I know a lot. Maybe I'm not a high power, NPS or not NP or whatever, but I'm a doctor assistant, so I know what to do when anything happens. You feel a little tingling in your foot, I'm going to go to my bathroom, I'm going to get an onion and I'm going to cut it, I'm going to tape it to the bottom of my feet. That detox that's in my body needs to come out and put on a socks. Number 2, my colon, I know how to cleanse my colon with the turmeric. And the honey and the orange juice and the milk with the turmeric. I know how to cleanse my inside. So I'm not going to spend all this money to these doctors. My blood work, yes, you're talking about my blood work. How would you know when you are sick? My CBC, I control my body. When my mouth feel dry, my lips get dry, I know that I dehydrated. I know it's time to go drink some water. Come on, blood pressure is gonna go high. The only way you know when your blood pressure is high is dehydration and fatigue and feel weak or feel dizzy. You know that's your blood pressure is going up. You got to run in the kitchen and you got to get some baking soda and some water and mix it out and drink it. If I still feel dizzy, I know that the blood pressure is sky high. I'm gonna go into my house. I'm gonna get my massager. I'm gonna start massaging. I'm going to start massage where the pain is, because once you massage where the pain is, the vein is going to get wider and then the blood is going to go through the vein. When the blood pressure get tight, you will know because the vein gets smaller. So you don't have to squeeze that vein because you will burst it. Just get a massager and massage where the pain is and drink some water and relax. Think about happy thoughts, watch some TV, listen to some music, and if it still don't go up, you're going to start drink fluid. When you dehydrate, your blood pressure go up, and you have to keep it on a balance. If the high one is high, you got to keep the low one low. You can go down, get some ice or some warm compressor and put it on the neck that feels stiff, or you drink something cool and relaxes. These medications are killing us, and it's going fast. It's killing us so fast. So for your high blood pressure, make sure you are hydrated. Drink water, drink fluid. Make sure you have fluid in your system and keep your pressure low. Once the high blood pressure is normal, it will balance out the low blood pressure. So if it's high, you drink fluid and get it at a minimum. So it will balance out the low one. Number 2, you're talking about infection in your bladder. The deal is because we're not taking care, we don't clean ourselves properly. It's from the back, the front to the back. If you have a UTI, you drink cranberry juice, a lot of pomegranate juice, and a lot of pineapple juice. The pineapple juice will redilate the blood stream and washes the urine tract and clean you out. We gotta take care of ourselves. We are our own body master. And if you don't take care of your body, your eyes tell you when I'm sick. That means my that means when my eyes start to act up, it tells me that my sinus is infected. When my nose start to act up, it tells me that my gum is acting up. I need to fix my sinus glands. When my ears start to act up, it tells me I took up a drop or I get up cold in my ears. I got to use a syringe. I'm going to show you a syringe that I use to put in my... I have to show you this one because I want you to believe me. So I'm going to show you a trick. Glory to God. I'm going to show you a trick that I do. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm going to show you a trick that I do. There's so many things that we have to cover today. I have a syringe because I have everything in my house. I have a syringe that I use. I have a syringe that I use that I will use my peroxide. This is a brand new one, so I have to open it. I will use my peroxide and I will use my peroxide. So this is my peroxide. I want to throw it out, let you see. This is my peroxide, okay? I throw some. I use my syringe to pull up. Yeah, this is my syringe, so I pull up, okay, 2 milliliter of peroxide, and I will squeeze it in my ears, and I will hold it down. That's for my sinus infection in my ears, because when your sinus is infected, it messes your ears up. And I will go to the other ears, and I will put it in there. Peroxide is good to clean out wax. Woo, feel cold. Get used to it, girl. So you don't have to go to the doctor for everything. You got to have everything in your house. All right? You got to have everything in your house. So when I do that, I will do this. And it will melt the wax in my ears. It will melt it. It's going to feel a little bit cold, but that's okay. It melts the wax in your ears. Whatever I do, I show you. Whatever I take in, I show you. You understand? So this peroxide is very good. It's very, very good. It's good for cleaning your teeth. It's good for the wax in your ears. It's good for your mouth. It makes your teeth becomes white and pretty too. And not only that, it helps you. It helps you a lot. It helps you really, really a lot. It's good for sinus, and it's good for cleansing of the skin. I use it very often. Whatever. So, my blood pressure, you all have to have a blood pressure kit in your house. You all have to have that. You all have to have a pulse ox. Just like when you go to the hospital, you have to have a pulse ox. It's important. They are very cheap. Amazon sells them. They are very, very cheap. You got to have that. As we said, you have to have something for the COPD, something for the sinus. It's good for the COPD. It's good for the sinus, and it's good for breathing. You can't breathe, put on this thing. Not only that, you have to have a breathing machine. Don't move. I'm going to show you everything that I have. You have to have... Oh. Hi. You got to have everything in your house. In your house. See that? You call that is a concentration. You see that? It's an oxygen machine. So I have everything in my house. So I don't have to go to the hospital. So eventually, let me show you something. I got everything because a woman should have everything in their house. This is my machine, my oxygen machine. Can you see it? I'm gonna show you how we work it. So this is my oxygen machine. So for example, I told you my husband have COPD. And so what I do, I went out and I buy oxygen machine. You have all different type. So now I will turn it on. I will let him sleep with it in his nose. I gotta take care of him. I love him too much. So I put it in his nose, let him sleep with it. Or there's another one, another piece. If that's not comfortable for him, I will put it in his nose, nostril. This one doesn't work how you want it. I'll put this piece into his nose. You see that? We got to take care of who we have and what we have. Because the hospital nowadays, you go there, they have you sitting down for hours and hours and killing you slowly. You don't even know that you're dying slowly. We gotta take care of who we are and what we have. We gotta take care. So I show you all these things that I have, and so you can take care of yourself. Now, with my tissue, because it has COPD, I don't use a regular tissue because it has things that fly off. You know, fly off their thing, the dust off it, so I use this tissue, the one you can see through. And the tissue that you're using, you're supposed to can see through your tissue. So there's no lint. When I shake it, I shake it, there's no lint. You see that? The other one that I use in the toilet, it has lint. So in my bathroom, it's different tissue I use from his bathroom. This tissue you're supposed to can see through it. You understand? So the deal is you got to take care of who and what you have. We got to take care of our children's. We got to take care of our mother, our father, everybody we got to take care. And people think, oh, she's this and she's excellent. No. The reason why I have experience with this hospital, when I go there, I got to sit for 25 hours before somebody can look at me or my husband or my kids. I don't have time for that. So I will go out and I will do my book work and I do my book search and I know what I want to every condition, every sickness, every ailment, and I start to do what I'm supposed to do. No, if it gets worse and I can't control it, I take him to emergency room. And I'll take care of him. You got to do what God wanted to do. He just don't make you rulers of many things, but a ruler over much things and many things. And if he put knowledge and understanding in your head, he will put it in the doctor's head, he'll put it in your heads. Working with a doctor for 27 years, I'm not that stupid. You see things and you learn things. They that go to school, my son was actually going to be a doctor. They never take him out before he could even pursue whatever. He graduated and everything. So wherever he drop off, I pick it up. I was in a doctor assistant before, you know, that's why he went in, because I have a bad heart and he think he could have helped us. So he went in just for me. But eventually I leave him out. The deal is, we're not saying we leave him out. The deal is I take care of me, because when I see what's going on in this world, we're not going to have the money at all to help ourselves. Look what is happening in Jamaica. The hospitals are failing the people there, and the prime minister not doing nothing to help nobody. They're just getting richer and richer off of his self. That poor lady that has COPD, that the daughter was venting this morning, I felt her pain because I know how it feels to have COPD and don't have a clue and don't know what is the next step and don't have a ventilating machine. That's garbage. Mr. Prime Minister, I'm speaking on the behalf of Jamaica and myself. You got to do better. You got to tell the health Prime Minister to go into the hospitals in Jamaica, from Westmoreland to Moran Point or whatever point you want to call it. You got to take care of these people. We need more hospitals like here, because I see you on the TV having partnered with American presidents and overseas leaders. You got to tell them we need help in the facilities, the hospitals. There's not a lot of people like me can help in my house. There are other people that are not educated like me. You got to do better, sir. The hospitals are crying out for you, sir. Please help, 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 help. Now the system there is failing a lot of Jamaicans. I'm a Jamaican. I want to come back home. I have a beautiful home in Jamaica and I can't come back because there's nothing. The procedures that you're having is not good, sir. We need help. I see where they're fixing the water. That's one. That's good. The road, two. That's good. But the system, the hospitals need better, and the crime need to be stopped. We want back with country. We want back with country of food and water. Not saying that the coconut water is good for the heart too. Remember that. It dilates the heart. So as a lot of coconut water is good for the vein system. It wash off the plasma of your heart. Go drink a lot of water from the coconut. And the coconut nuts, you got to eat it. It is good for your stomach, your large intestine, your small intestine. It is roughage. You got to take care of yourself. Drink a lot of cornmeal porridge, a lot of oats porridge. And nowadays they're making pumpkin porridge. My God, I was watching on YouTube. We got to help ourselves. Take good care of yourself. Not only that, the chocho that they have there, the chocho in Jamaica is good for your high cholesterol, and the cucumber is good for your high cholesterol. You just add some ginger to that, and when I do the chocho, honestly to God, I love the chocho punch. It is good, great. You can just grate the chocho, or you can blend it with some ginger and some honey. That is good for your high cholesterol and your high blood pressure. We gotta take care of yourself. Go ahead, everything is in your kitchen. Every ailment that you have, the remedy is in your kitchen. Those that having problem with their vein and their legs are swelling up, just go make some thyme tea and add a chips of lime and ginger and drink it with a pinch of honey. It's good for your veins. It's open back the veins. We gotta take care of ourselves. Today, I just want to tell you I love you. I appreciate you. And God bless you. And you got to keep praying for protection and covering in Jamaica. You got to pray that God will bless and keep you. Everything, every ailment, every remedy is in your kitchen. God bless you. We'll speak again on the next topic. Have a good day. Love you.